Hello students, how are you all? Hope you all are safe, doing well, studying well and taking care of yourself also. In our earlier classes, we have discussed about family. Now, in third chapter, we will discuss about our extended family. Now, family, what is a family? We have discussed that family is a group of people who live together under a one roof. And the family is of two types, nuclear family and joint family. There can be many reasons that nowadays the joint families are getting reduced to nuclear family. So here comes that immediate family. So our parents, that means our father, mother and siblings. Siblings means our brothers and sisters. So our father, mother and brother or sister, they all are our immediate family. We are staying with them. So they are our immediate family. Same way, extended family. So our grandparents, our aunt, uncle, cousins, they are our extended family. They all make our extended family. They are the members of our extended family. Our grandparents, our cousins, our aunts, uncles, so they are our extended family. They are also called our relatives. So extended family members are also called our relatives. Now, it is very easy to distinguish between the relatives from our mother's side and relatives from our father's side in Hindi or in some other languages, or we can say regional languages. For example, in Hindi, from mother's side, we call mother's parents like Nana, Nani, then sisters as Masi, then uncle as Mama, and father's side we call them as Dada, Dadi, Chacha, Chachi, Tau, Tauji, and Badi Mummy. So there are many words according to your own language or regional language, you call different namings. So just by listening them we can easily understand whether it is from mother's side or father's side. So in English we have a common word like relatives. So just to distinguish and make the difference between two, from mother's side we say maternal and father's side we say paternal. For example, mother's parents, they are called maternal grandparents. Father's parents, they are called paternal grandparents. So same way, maternal uncle, that means mama, means mothers, brothers and sisters, masi, so maternal aunt. Same way, chacha, that means paternal uncle, and there are like other relatives. So maternal, mother's side, paternal, father's side. So maternal relatives means the relatives of our mother, and paternal relatives means the relatives of our father. So now hope it is easy for you to call them and distinguish them, like we say commonly grandfather, but actually there are some words to describe them separately. Now, whenever we meet our family members or our extended family members, we share our joy and even our sorrows. Sorrows means whatever the bad we had in our life, so that means dukh. So we enjoy with them and even we share our sorrows also. Now, what are the different occasions when we meet our family members? Definitely, we meet our extended family members on different occasions. For example, like weddings, we can have some special birthdays, anniversaries, any particular festival, or during the birth of, or when we have to welcome any new member in our family, means the birth of any member. So that time generally we meet our extended family members, and we used to have lot of fun, lot of enjoyment with them. Even and we share all our happiness, all our joy with them, and even sometimes the sorrow also. So it is very important to keep this meeting, to maintain the relationship. So during different occasions we should meet our extended family members. Now when we used to meet during these festivals or any special occasions or weddings or birthdays, you can find that there will be some ceremonies to be taking place, some rituals have to be performed. Rituals means some practices that are getting continued from generation to generation, and religiously they are performed. So according to your religion or religion wise or state wise, we have different rituals. So when we meet, we will come to know that what type of traditions we are following, what type of traditions are passed from one generation to another generation, what are our rituals, how the ceremonies are performed. So there are many things we learn from our extended family members. They teach us lot of things that even we fail to see in our home when we are living in a nuclear family. It's really a great fun to have some time, to spend some time with our relatives. We can know many different things. We can see during these meetings how they are performing the different rituals, how they are doing the different ceremonies. So what they are doing, how they are performed, because we have to take them in our future, we have to adopt them in our future, in our life. So our extended family members, they play very important role in our life. We learn many things from them. So what are the different things that we learn from them? That we will see in our next class, in our next video. Till then, just you remember, when you met your extended family members last time, did you remember that? So just recall those beautiful moments when you met. It can be any anniversary, birthday celebrations, any weddings, any special occasions, on the birth of any child or any particular festival. Religious festivals also takes place and in our villages, and we enjoy those festivals. So just remember last time when you met them, how you have spent your days, what the new things you learned from them. And till then, have a nice day. Bye.